My goodies. My goodies. The camera is about to die. This is making so much noise. They're both from Clean and Clear. Oh my gosh. Hey. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Doreen, and today's video I'm super excited about because it's gonna be products that I recently finished, some of which I recommend and some of which I totally don't recommend. I'm so excited to get through them, so let's just get to it. My goodies. Yep, it's in a Walmart bag because that's all I could really find. Okay, I guess we can start with Nivea Foaming Cleanser. I'm gonna list all of the products below, but this cleanser is a foaming cleanser. I actually really liked it. It says it's for normal skin, so it's not for dry, it's not for oily. And what was really amazing about it is the fact that it wasn't over drying, and I'm someone with dry skin. So if you're someone with dry skin and you're looking for a good cleanser, I would definitely recommend it. Now, the way that I was using this is I was using it right after I took off my makeup with micellar water. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I would go in with this and I would wash my face. Now, this wouldn't take off absolutely all of the makeup residue, but it did a pretty good job taking off most of it. Not all of it, but most of it. And so right after this, I would go in with a daily scrub just to sort of really get in there and kill all of like the blackheads, whiteheads, or whatever else is sort of underneath my skin. But as a general cleanser, and honestly even for the morning time, I would definitely recommend this. If you guys know, Nivea is a very moisturizing and nourishing line, so their products, like I said, are not over drying, which is a huge plus. Overall, this product didn't break me out, which is something that I'm pretty prone to, so definitely a thumbs up, and I will for sure be repurchasing this. If you really know me, you know that I'm really into oral care. At some point, I really wanted to be a dentist, and I'm so obsessed with teeth, it's like weird. And I really want to take care of my teeth as well as I can. So obviously I was using mouthwash, and you know, I kind of just tended to go for the Listerine because it's the most popular brand, and I just thought, okay, it probably works really good and really well. I kind of started realizing that my teeth were really staining. Almost looked like I was a smoker, which I am not, or that I drank too much coffee, which I don't drink coffee. So it was really weird. It was very strange. I looked into the products that I was using and what was causing this staining to happen, because I obviously didn't have this before. And a bit of research, you wouldn't believe what I discovered. Listerine mouthwash actually stains your teeth. There's a whole community of people online that are claiming that Listerine is causing this for their teeth. It honestly amazed me because I was so fond of Listerine. I thought it's such a good mouthwash. When I heard / when I saw that a lot of people online are saying that this caused them staining, I completely stopped using it, and my teeth are back to normal. My teeth are back to normal, thank God, because this was not doing it any justice. You know, overall I was really disappointed because it's just not okay. On to better teeth products that are actually going to help you get super white and healthy teeth. This is one of my favorite toothpaste. It is the Crest 3D White Toothpaste. Obviously the toothpaste is gone, but I kept the box just because I wanted to show it to you guys. I tried this a few times. This is probably like my 5th or 6th purchase of this, and it really is an overall great product. I was really happy with it. It also says that it removes up to 80% of surface stains. And it also is 3D whitening. That actually does work. So I actually bought this Lipidol, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Lipidol oil, cleansing oil. I have a tiny bit left here, but I did want to save it for the purpose of reviewing it. My friend told me about it, and she was saying how she was taking off her makeup with this, and she really recommended it for me because I do have sensitive skin. I do tend to break out, and so from certain products, and so I was looking for something more natural to take off my makeup with. This is before I discovered micellar water. I was using this, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's just not that amazing. It's not that amazing. It wasn't taking off absolutely all of my makeup. I can't necessarily say that it broke me out, but I didn't see a significant skin change using this as opposed to a different makeup remover. It's one of those cleansing oils that it's just like, okay, it's just okay. It's not amazing, it's not great. I'm not gonna say it was terrible. If you feel like you wanna give it a try, you definitely should. But personally, I'm not gonna be repurchasing this. I just didn't find it to be that awesome. So since we are on Toothpaste and we just spoke about makeup remover, I have these three daily scrubs over here that I recently finished using. I've had these for a really long time because they're pretty big and you only use like a nickel, pea size, dime size, whatever, small amount per every time you wash your face. The first one is the Clean and Clear Daily Scrub. It is oil-free and it's got these sort of like little beads in there that are supposed to exfoliate really well. The second one is the Bioré Pore Unclogging Scrub. It's a deep cleanse pores and it smooths your skin. And then the third one is, this is the Clean and Clear Advantage Plus 3-in-1 Cleanser. And I guess I'll just go through, what they're all about. The Bioré one was actually an amazing product and it really did keep my face pretty clean and pretty acne free for a while. But it is too harsh to be using every day, and so if you're going to be purchasing this, keep in mind that you're going to be using it 2 times a week at most, maybe 3 if you really want to, but 1 to 2 times a week just to give your face an overall cleanse. But these two are daily scrubs. The major difference is that the Clean and Clear Advantage Plus Daily Cleanser has a 5% benzoyl peroxide cream in it, and the Clean and Clear oil-free daily scrub has 2% salicylic acid. Salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide are 2 different, formulas and medications for acne. So if you're someone who is prone to break out and you want something that's going to control your acne, then you want to go for a product that either has benzoyl peroxide in it or salicylic acid. Now, you kind of have to try to see which one your face reacts to better. I tried these 2 and I realized that my face reacts better to salicylic acid in the sense that it actually prevents my breakouts. Give this one a try because honestly, I thought it was pretty good. The only plus that this daily cleanser has that this doesn't is that this one is oil-free. So again, if you're someone who has super sensitive skin and you want to keep, unnecessary oils away from your face, then you might want to go for the Clean and Clear one. Overall, they're 2 great daily cleansers. I can say, in terms of giving whichever one a try, it's kind of up to you, but this one's got the 5% benzoyl peroxide, this one's got the 2% salicylic acid. So if you haven't even ever tried any of those 2 products on your face, maybe do some Google research and figure out which medication would be better for your skin. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Okay, on to bronzers. So this one is the Bronze Booster by Physicians Formula, and this one is the Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil bronzer. First of all, the Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil bronzer in shade 739 is my favorite current bronzer. I'm obsessed with it. I've repurchased it maybe 5-6 times at this point. It's absolutely amazing. It doesn't break me out. The price point is unreal. It's about $4. I'm in love. The shade is gorgeous as well. It's not shimmery. It's matte, and it really reminds me honestly of the Hoola Benefit bronzer. It's a tiny bit lighter than the Hoola one, but it really just reminds me of it, and it's just amazing. The Physicians Formula bronzer is an amazing bronzer for someone who is very acne prone, especially if you know that makeup products make you break out. I was going through a point where I had a bunch of breakouts on my cheeks. I kind of dropped all of my products that I was using, and I was only going for the Physicians Formula one because I heard amazing things about it. Overall, it is a very great bronzer. It's definitely a huge success, and I would definitely recommend the Physicians Formula bronzer, but also the Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil bronzer because it is amazing and very natural looking. I recently didn't even finish this product because I was so disappointed. It is the Maybelline Fit Me blush in whatever, doesn't even matter what shade it was, whatever, shade 208. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of Maybelline. I'm the biggest fan of their everyday Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It is my favorite foundation, it is my go-to foundation. I absolutely love their highlighter, which I will be talking about in a second. And so I went for their blush, and I wanted to try their blush. I wanted to see how I would like it, if I would like it. Okay, the packaging was the cheapest packaging I've ever encountered in my life. It broke super quickly. Now, honestly, I'm not the biggest diva. Like, I was keeping it kind of just, you know, you see what I mean? Anyway, I'm not a diva, so I was like keeping it like kind of like one on top of the other. But really, it's like it just kept on falling, and I was like, you know what? It was getting my makeup drawer so incredibly dirty with like the blush breaking, the blush itself breaking and going everywhere, and the actual container breaking. And so I just wasn't down. I'm like, okay, like it's just not worth it. I just don't like when my packaging breaks on me and gets everything else dirty and messy. I just didn't like it, and so I definitely won't be repurchasing this blush, especially because it wasn't all that great. It was very natural looking and very pretty, but the packaging is just gonna break on you, and that's the last thing you want. So Maybelline, you better work on this. Okay, just because I don't want to fully bash Maybelline because it is a great brand, I will definitely say that their highlighter is #goals. When I wear this highlighter, literally everyone's like, oh my god, what highlighter are you wearing? They think I'm wearing the most expensive you know, highlighter out there, and really I'm just using the Maybelline stick creamy highlighter. It's done right now, but essentially it's like a stick, it rolls up, you put it where you want it. And then the best way to really blend this in is with a damp beauty blender. If you do it with a dry beauty blender, it will not blend nicely, and it'll just look like you put a stripe. Because it's a cream one, you have to make sure you're using a damp beauty blender to really make it sort of blend into your skin. It's an amazing highlighter. It's in the shade 200 in Nude Glow, and really just overall super natural, very pretty highlighter. This next product I purchased from, I think, the Bay. I'm not really sure. I was with my friend. I don't really remember. It was from a department store. It is the MOLY Unreal Rice Mask Sheet in Clear Skin. It's basically a face mask, and I hope I pronounced the brand right. MOLY. It was $5. You take it out and you put it, it's like a sheet, and you put it on your face for, my bag was making noise. You put it on your face for about 30 minutes. You know me, I put it on for an hour. It's kind of strange how it doesn't tell you what it does, but I don't know, my friend's like, get this, it's amazing, try it. So I did this at nighttime because I figured might as well leave it on my skin while I'm sleeping. Like, I obviously took it off after the 30 to an hour. I mean, it says 30 minutes, of course I did an hour. I obviously took it off, but I left the residue on so that like the rest of the material or the rest of the product could really sink into my skin overnight. I don't know. I mean, I woke up in the morning, my skin felt really soft and really nice, and it was kind of a very cool kind of pick-me-up mask. But then I broke out really bad now that I realized, like 2 days later. So I don't know if it's because I ate a ton of sushi and there was a lot of bacteria in raw fish, or just because of this mask. So I really don't know. Overall, this mask was cute in the sense that, yeah, it did make me feel super refreshed and super cool. Like, it gives you like this cooling feeling, but is it really worth $5 and your time? I really can't say. I mean, it's somewhere in the middle. I'm not gonna say it was terrible. I'm not gonna say it was amazing. This is one of those it's up to you to try it products. I was definitely not super impressed. I don't know if I'm a huge believer in one-time masks, especially if they're for 30 minutes, just because I feel like those kind of masks tend to be, again, kind of like a pick-me-up as opposed to making a real difference on your skin. If you think about it logically, for something to really make a difference on your skin, you have to probably use it continuously. I'm done my work here, people. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you learned 1 or 2 new things. And if you have any products to recommend for me or for anyone else that might be watching this video, please leave a recommendation down below. I will definitely make sure to check it out because I love discovering new goodies. Thank you so much for tuning in to my video. I will see you next time. My name is Doreen, and I hope you have an incredible day. Bye!